Hello, Space Tours, and welcome to another Let's Play, of sorts at least. I'm trying it out. With me, Blue Hankilo. So the game is FTL, or Faster Than Light, and it's one of those indie games, kind of small scope, but it's a Kickstarter as well, and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool. I like it. And when I say a Let's Play of sorts, it's because I'm not 100% sure just how long I'll do this for, if it'll even work out or not, but I have been having a great time playing it. Played it myself a few times and having a good time, and I figured, hey, I should record this and see how that turns out. So that's the plan. I'm sure lots of people are Let's Playing this game. I've seen a couple myself, and whatever, you know, I don't really worry about that sort of thing, so hey, let's give it a shot. So I'm not gonna really worry about the tutorial. I'll explain some stuff in the first episode, and then, you know, try to get through things, get to the action quick. First off, I have played it a few times with various ships, so I consider myself somewhat proficient. I don't think I'm an expert because I've still only beaten it on normal difficulty once, but I figure, you know, I've unlocked most of the ships. I'll get to those. Point is, I've played it 100 times apparently, and only won 17. Of those 100, a lot of them are me dying in the first battle, because that happens a lot. So anyway, let's start a game up. And like I was saying, I've unlocked most of the ships, which I consider quite the feat. I would love to see this last one, but I hear it's rather difficult to get. So I haven't got that yet. And I've also got the alternate type layouts for the majority of them, so you can actually switch them to a slightly different version. So anyway, that's how that goes. I'm going to start with the original ship, the Kestrel. Now, I'm sure, seeing as that's what everyone starts with, everyone's seen this play, I'm going to go through it on a Type B, so it's a little bit different. You get some different crew and stuff compared to the Type A, and different weapons anyway. I am going to be playing on normal. So we'll see how this goes. Easy, I figure, anytime I play easy now, I feel like I've got a good shot at making it to the end of the game. But when I play on normal, oh, I don't know. It gets crazy in there, so maybe I'll get lucky. It just depends on the luck of the dice, practically. So anyway, the Red Tail is not going to be the name of this ship. We're going to call it the Bluemobile, because it's awesome. And we are going to rename our crew. Now, for now, I'm just going to sort of rename them whatever I feel like. Captain Blue, I believe, of course, for the #1 guy. And Lady Blue, let's go with that. You can change the humans' appearances from male to female, but that's it for now, I think. So those are the two humans, Blue and Blue, of course. And they're humans, so they're just average. They're not good at anything, they're not bad at anything. This guy is a Zoltan, and he will provide 1 power to the system he's at, which we'll get to as soon as I can get to the game, but he's got lower health, 70 rather than 100, so he's not very tough in combat. You can also die easy from missiles and stuff. So let's rename him Lieutenant Green, I believe. Seems like a good one. And I like Zoltan, actually, so it's nice to start with one of those. And then this is a Mantis. So as you can read there, double damage in combat, and he moves faster. His downside is that he repairs like crap, basically. He is your fighter, so it's nice to have one of these guys as well, so it's very good. And Corporal Stabs, I think. Can I spell it? It's Corporal Stabs, you know. He's at the lowest rank, of course, for me, just because, you know. And the ship starts with no drones, no augmentations, but it does have 4 basic lasers, and each one does 1 damage of 1 shot, and it recharges quickly, 10 seconds. I actually like this setup for the beginning almost better than any of the other ships, although what I would like to do is sort of a quick play of all of them just to see how far we get. I don't know how far I'd get on all of them. Some of them have a really difficult start, but this one is fairly easy, so I figured for my first episode, this is how I will do it. So there's a bit of story. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Also, they always give you a tip. This one's how evading is crucial. You need engines and a pilot. I'll get over this. I will go over all this. So, Main screen, what have we got? Hull is your hit points. If you lose it, you die. Scrap is your currency. It's like money. It's like skill points. It does everything. Shields. One shield absorbs one laser, no matter how much damage that laser would do. But one shot will also destroy that shield for a couple seconds, and then it'll charge up. You can have 4 at max. That's your fuel supply, 16 tons. 5 missiles, doesn't matter, we don't have a missile launcher. 0 drone parts, doesn't matter, we don't have drones. Evade percentage, 10, very bad. Oxygen, 100, very good. And our 4 crew. So, we're going to move our crew around. I'm going to have my Zoltan in the shields. Now, watch what happens when he gets to the shields, and you can see sort of as he's moving along these little yellow lights. He provides 1 power to the shields on his own, which gives us more to our total supply of power here. That's handy. I'm going to put stabs on the guns and Lady Blue on the engines. I figured that'll work. You want to have those 4. Watch the little icon here. Yeah, you want to have those 4 systems manned if possible. You get a boost to your stats. So you need to have someone in the pilot, the cockpit, or else the ship can't jump. It will have 0 evasion. And having a skilled pilot will improve your evasion. You don't need someone in engines, but having someone there will improve your evasion further. Having someone manning the shields increases how quickly the shields recharge, 10% by default. And having someone in the weapons, similarly, makes the weapons recharge 10% faster. So I'm going to power all these weapons up. We've got enough default power to power our 4 guns, like that. Also, is it good to be aware of what the animation looks like when they're in and out, because on the enemy ships, that's how we're going to tell if their weapons are up or down, or available or disabled. We've got shields. It takes 2 ticks here, 2 power bars, to give you 1 shield. Engines give you about 5% evasion per bar, and you can increase the capacity of these eventually. Oxygen, 1 bar to keep it steady at 100. More just increases it to 100 faster. The med bay powers your medical bay right there. You actually don't need it powered most of the time, so increase your engines back up to 20% evasion. Very nice. And you only really need that to heal people after they get hurt from whatever, damage, enemies, stuff like that. And the weapons need 4 power for 4 basic weapons. We also have on this side piloting. If that gets damaged, we're in trouble. Sensors, which let you see all the empty rooms in your ship. And door control, which right now just lets us open and close them. Eventually, if this improves, we'll be able to stop boarders and fire and stuff. Fire is bad. Also, just to show you, that's what the vacuum of space looks like. Try not to send your guys into it too often. And just briefly, the upgrade thing. So you can use scrap to upgrade the capacity of your various systems or your reactor. And the subsystems here actually don't require power, so it's nice cheap upgrades basically. We'll go into that as we use them. You can also monitor your crew here, or dismiss them if you don't feel like you like them. You can have 8 altogether. And you can have 4 weapons equipped on this ship. Some only have 3. And once we have a drone bay, we may be able to have drones. And we've got 4 spare and 3 augments that, we'll get to that if we get them. So anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Let's get to business. Here is the first system. There's a store nearby, but we don't have any scrap practically to buy it, so it doesn't really matter. We'll try to hit that soon. Nebula are these little blue ones. If you're in a nebula, your sensors essentially don't work, but if you read closely, the rebel fleet pursues you slower. So once we see the fleet, and I'll explain that when it shows up, going into the nebula will help us hit more planets before the fleet catches us, which is good, actually. You want to get to as many as you can to make as much money in upgrades before you hit the exit. And our goal, of course, is to hit the exit before the fleet overtakes us. So anyway, let's get exploring. Alright, the first thing, we discover nothing. Nearby planet with settlements, none respond to your hails. Well, that's lame. Nothing happened there. On to the next system. Let's gonna try to hit maybe 2 more and maybe the store if I have some money at that point. You gotta kind of plan out where you're gonna jump. Alright, we've got battle time. You've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears behind the planet and hails you. Haha, I am the dread pirate Tuco. Prepare to die. I don't think so, buddy. So we're going to turn auto fire on, That makes them continuously fire at the same one. They've got... Okay, I'll pause it for a second here just to show you what's going on. This is an ion cannon. It shoots blue bullets that disable systems. They're kind of a pain, but they do no permanent damage. This thing is another laser cannon. It shoots the green ones. They will do 2 damage, but the shield would absorb those just as well as that, or a red one. Like, we're going to fire red beams that do 1 damage, whatever. The problem is they've got this drone that's attacking our ship, so we're taking some damage. Ouch. Okay. Pause it for a second. The good news is we've taken out these guys. This is a Zoltan ship specifically. They've got this special energy shield that you have to take out first, so it's a little bit confusing for our first battle. But we have to take that down before we can even take out their normal shield. Unfortunately, our weapons took some serious damage and is also on fire. So what we're going to do is try to get the heck out of there as quick as possible. Vent the fire into space like this. And you can see we've took 2 damage to our weapon systems and lost 2 guns as an effect. So hopefully we can survive our first encounter. This is not going well. Their second volley took out the engines. Oh boy. And our hull is slowly taking damage. So fire's out. Close those doors. You can also open the nearby ones to get the oxygen in a little bit quicker, but we really need those repaired super fast. And unfortunately, Stabs is not good at repairing them, and we need the engine. So there's also a breach there you can kind of see. That will vent air into space and cause damage eventually to your people. We've only got 1 gun left. This may be the shortest Let's Play ever, because we cannot escape yet. Our jump's not ready. They took out... we're done. This is not going good. The red light is hull is taking damage, shields are taking damage. Stabs has only got 19 left. He's almost dead. He's can't breathe. So I gotta get him out. There's nowhere to heal him, but he can't breathe, so I gotta get him out of there. Our shields just took a hit, so our shields are down, our engines are down, our med bay's down, our weapons are down. I think it's time to abandon the ship, honestly. Okay, Stab survived. He managed to get out of there before the air went out. Lady Blue is trying to repair that hull breach, unsuccessfully because this drone keeps shooting her. And she's got no air, so she's going to be suffocating. Okay. The good news is the breach is patched, except now there's fire. I forgot about that. So Lieutenant Green needs to run for it, try to vent that fire out. You can put out fire, but it burns you to death, and right now we can't handle that. Hopefully there's enough air in there for Stabs to try some repair. This is really not looking good, guys. Alright. Okay, so he's alive, but there's more fire over here now. All systems are down. I can try to vent that fire from this side now. I've just got that 1 gun, and they still have their first shield. I can't even damage their normal shields yet. Alright, fires are out. We really could use some shields. The oxygen's out, so they won't be replenishing air anymore, so I need to close all the doors. I'm going to try to keep what air we have near the systems where we are at the back, because we need oxygen back there. And this area can just be sealed off. I guess as long as the engines are down, we're not piloting in any way. We might as well try to get the oxygen up. This is not going well. Okay, that bullet just killed Lieutenant Green, and now the vacuum of space is sucking out the med bay. Well, shortest episode ever, or shortest Let's Play ever. Okay, weapons are starting to come back online. More fire. I've lost door controls, so I can't actually close the doors or open them anymore. We've got 5 points left. We're done. There's no chance. If by some... Oh, he died. I think he's suffocated. Sensors are down. Weapons are down. Our ship is down. So, that's FTL for you. Sometimes your first encounter is just too much. So there you go. Hopefully my next playthrough will go a little longer than that. Because I don't know. That was just horrible luck. We couldn't run away. We couldn't win. All right. So anyway, that's the game, and you know, I'll see what I do. If you want to have your name in one of these, you know, let me know. I can have some some subscriber or watcher, whatever you guys call you, some YouTubers I can have in here. And, you know, let me know. If you want to see a specific ship, I can play whatever. I thought I was good at that one, the Kestrel Type B. Turns out, didn't work. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day.